Welcome back. So last episode, we made ourselves a bloomery, though we do not yet have any iron to process in it. Oh, I think that's a potato. I'm going to leave it be. I've got enough potatoes. There's some silver. Might as well pick it up. But yes, so we're going on an adventure. It's going to be adventurous and adventuresome, I've heard. Exciting, certainly. Anyway, I will explore a little bit. That tree kind of looks like it's got a weird jeering demon face on it. Staring right at us. And now it's gone. Anyway, I will save you the boring bits and just cut you back in when I find something interesting. See you then. Well, this is interesting. The long prophesied winter is here. You can see with the seasons in TerraFirmaCraft, obviously, you get changes to things that wouldn't otherwise necessarily change. So, the water is freezing. We happen to be running north. So, we would actually expect it to be getting colder. So we might expect to come across frozen water anyway. Most people call that ice. But it's cool to see it happening right before your eyes. I also picked up a bunch of oat seeds that popped out of the ground. I guess that means we probably won't be finding any new crops on our journey. Although maybe we will find them as conveniently already popped out seeds. Anyway, just thought you guys might find that interesting. I'll keep exploring and hopefully find something even more interesting soon. Besides bears, which seem to be everywhere. Anyway, see ya. Yep. Yep. I died. Way out in the middle of nowhere. Super far away. And yep, fell down a pit. Wasn't even a hidden one. Not like the anything caved in under my feet. And I don't have that excuse. It was just a hole, and I was jumping around like a doofus and fell right in. I don't even have any sticks here, which is perfect. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to get ourselves some sticks. Someday in the future we will come back and fell these trees, but for now we just need a bunch of sticks. Because we're gonna need ladders to get to where our body is. I don't want to go near that spider. Oh man. I mentioned that I sometimes play Feed the Beast packs with like crazy jetpacks or magic flying powers. I miss being able to fly right now. Oh man. Okay. So, we've got a bunch of sticks now. Next step of Operation Recovery is to pick up some stones. Sticks and stones will break some bones. Or at the very least, help us recover some. So, the best weapon we can make right now against zombies is an axe, and against skeletons we'll need a hammer. Okay. And the other important thing not that we will want to upgrade our inventory again. Sorry, not our inventory, our crafting grid, so that we can actually make ladders. Hopefully that'll be enough. Oh, and then we'll also need some food and water to make it out there. I am so glad I made this extra jug. And what kind of food? There we go. Mutton. Yum. Okay. We've got weapons, we've got a way to climb down, theoretically. Let's fill up our water jug and get moving. So if you look at the skull and crossbones sign on our minimap, that is telling us where our death point is. And we need to get all the way back there, preferably before it gets dark. We've got almost the entirety of a day to do it though, since we just slept. Although then we went and got sticks and made tools and provisioned ourselves, so we're not quite as close to the just slept state as I would like. But you know what I should have made? A boat. Would have made traveling through the waters possible, although I guess when we got further north the water froze, so that would not have lasted us very long. Yeah, as you can see, the water still hasn't frozen this far south, but because we were traveling north, we found the spot where it was freezing. I'm going to go ahead and assume that most of this run is going to be pretty boring. If I am mistaken, I will let you know. Otherwise, I will see you when we get close to recovering our body. Okay, so got here just before night. I was attempting to billy goat climb over that way, and you can see this is where I fell down. Oof, this is going to be quite a climb. Now luckily, if I make it down, I had a bunch of ladders on me. Just make sure. Okay, my stuff doesn't seem to be up there. Oh no. There's a skeleton down there already. Okay, I'm gonna ladder drop this. I do not have ladder drop skills, just so you guys know. This probably is gonna kill me. Oh my goodness. I did it. Okay. Get out my hammer. Pick up what I can. Oh gosh, there are two of them. You saw it here first, folks. I suck at Minecraft, apparently. Okay. I am basically going to do that all again, and I'll see you when I get back there. Okay guys, I'm back. This time I'm not going to play around. Rather than attempting to ladder drop down, I am going to let this water do the work for me. Hopefully. Okay, a lot of my stuff is still here. Was just a cave-in though, which can destroy items. So we will see what we recovered and what we didn't. Okay, we got our quiver, we got our crossbow. Good so far. We have our shovel and our axe. Looks like we have one of our vessels, not any of the others. Put that hammer there. Okay. So it looks like we have quite a bit of our stuff, but not nearly all of it. I'd really like to find that pick again. Our pick, our prospector's pick, our sword, and those vessels are, I think, the big things we are missing. Although we have torches, so let's... Okay. Just a friendly creeper. Nothing big. Okay, we've also got a bunch of ladders. Let's just make sure that that stuff isn't, like, up here on this ledge. Oh, good. A friend. Or two. It's always nice to make new friends, don't you think? Okay, so this is where my stuff was. This is where I would have died. So it appears to me that the cave-in, which I shamefully did not predict, probably took out all of those pieces of gear that we are missing. The only other possibility is if it was up there, but I don't think that's true. I don't see it. Well, let's go up and see if we can see it. No, I don't see anything there. So let's stay down here for the night. In the morning, I guess I will make the trek back to our base so that we can reforge some of the stuff we lost. Anyway, see you later. Wow, guys. I was just heading home and I found this area. It looks like the whole thing had subterranean caves just below the surface of the dirt. And so it all caved in, made a huge landscape of exposed caves, which is pretty cool. I'm willing to bet the snow had something to do with it, because it melts and then gets replaced, so that probably causes block updates that allowed all that to cave in when I got close. Oof. Anyway, just a reminder that we need to take care. Not, I guess, that I needed more of a reminder that we needed to be careful where we stepped, considering the 2 corpse runs I just made and the loss of some of my most important gear. Oh well. That is one of the reasons we have so much bronze stockpiled at home. Oh, nearly got that. Okay, I'm going to run the rest of the way. Oh, before I cut, I want to show you some of the ingredients I collected while we were up there for a secret project. Yep. I noticed, you can't normally get these, but I noticed that when the water broke the snow blocks, the snowballs dropped. Yeah. Secret project. Once we get home. Okay, see you soon. And I'm back. So, I guess the task now is replacing as many of our tools as we can. We're going to need a pick, a prospector's pick, a sword. While we're at it, we should make a mace and a hammer. Is there anything else that we're going to want a metal version of? I don't think we'll need a metal knife. It's not useful enough. Yeah, I think that'll be enough for now, which is actually kind of perfect since that's what will fit in our forge. Get this heated up, and yeah. Let's just double check. So, if we put a bronze ingot in there, we can pick exactly what we can make out of it. I don't know what the dagger is. I think that's made or added by TerraFirma. Cool. So, first things first, we'll make a hammer. Anyway, I will cut back once I have these things heated up enough. Okay, my ingots are heated. Let's see. Okay, so actually, we need to punch, draw. Nope. We need to draw, punch. Okay. Okay, we need to draw and punch. We need to draw. Okay. Wow, that cooled quickly. Okay, so this apparently does work. Something like I proposed, in that more massive things I think take longer to heat, but will also cool more slowly. Okay. Oof. Okay. As inefficient as it is, I think I might have to work these things one at a time. Well, I guess I can keep these pretty hot. Anyway, you've seen how this how this mini game works. So I'll forge these tools and come right back. Well, turns out I'm not very good at this minigame. I did manage to get my pick and prospector's pick done. And this hammer took me a really long time, but I got them done. However, I did not get a chance to make the sword or mace that I was planning on. part of the reason for that is that they are not on this list here. That is because I think you might need sheets or double ingots to make them. Which means there's an extra step that involves welding, and that's just a hassle. What I will probably do... I wonder if I can melt down bars in a crucible, or, sorry, not a crucible, a vessel in a pit kiln, and then just pour out another sword. Otherwise, I mean, I've got plenty of copper and cassiterite. I could just pour another sword. The reason I am talking about that and not just heating things up and welding is because we are out of charcoal. Yep, I managed to use every last piece of it. We've got some wood here in our charcoal room, but I think we will have to make a concerted effort to fill that out. It's a pity that I don't have a sword at the moment, though, because of course it is raining. I've got my crossbow, and it doesn't look like a thunderstorm, so maybe we will risk it and head out here to where we defoliated all those trees, getting sticks. Ooh. You know what would be embarrassing? After repeatedly dying and doing a corpse run in a giant pit, to then run into the pit that I have been avoiding since I first settled this area. That would have been embarrassing. Okay. I think this will get us... Well, okay, I was about to say that this would get us closer, but I think that's a given. I think this may get us pretty close then. It's better to having enough wood to make more charcoal. Another batch of charcoal, and we can get back to forging. Although, looking at my episode timer, it seems that will have to wait until next episode. So between now and then, I will collect this wood and cook up that batch of charcoal. And then we will get going on making some of the more advanced forge and anvil recipes. We'll probably make a sword, a mace, and maybe we will look into finally making ourselves a little bit of armor, so that next time we see a bear we can wrestle it rather than running away scared. Anyway, I will see you next time.